Determination, aggression, some might say ferocity. Paolo Montero's battling spirit made him the defensive leader of Juventus in the glory years between 1996 and 2005. The Uruguayan centre-back was a nightmare for strikers, marking them with ruthless energy all over the pitch. No coincidence that he still holds the Italian record for red cards with 16.
Ancelotti always told me that it seemed I came from the wrong side of the tracks, but with a code of honor. I come from South America and I interpret football in a different way. Pulling on your opponent's shirt, shoving him, it's a physical game. The most important thing is that once you walk off the pitch, you become a good person.
Juventus suffered their second defeat of the season in Naples last week, and the champions' defensive system was heavily criticised. Pundits described it as passive, fallible and frail. So we travelled to San Benedetto del Tronto on the Adriatic coast of Italy to meet the Bianconeri's former legend. Montero is now coach of 3rd Division side San Benedettese. He remains a firm believer in the holy cult of the catenaccio.
The past isn't always that bad. Nowadays, most coaches want zonal defences. But I come from another era, and for me, whenever a cross comes into the box, it's man-to-man marking. There's no zonal defence nonsense. The role of a defender has changed a lot. Now centre-backs have to think like midfielders. They have to take the game to the opponent. They have to know how to play in midfield. They need to know how to bring the ball forward, like a playmaker. This is more or less the evolution of football, and that's why for some things I prefer the past, and especially in Italy. You mustn't forget about defending, because it's the essence of Italian football. Nowadays football here tries to be modern, like in other countries, but keep in mind that other countries have only won the World Cup once, and here in Italy they've won 4.
The Bianconeri have conceded 21 goals this season. Both Inter and Lazio have a better defensive record. More tellingly, perhaps, they've kept only 6 clean sheets in the league. The absence of captain Giorgio Chiellini, who's been injured since the start of the campaign, has proven costly. While Dutch summer signing Matthijs de Ligt needed some time to find his feet in Serie A.
De Ligt is going to adapt to the game here. Of course, he comes from a different footballing background compared to Italy, where everything is very tactical. I think that he has everything to become a real beast. He has the physical and technical attributes to become one of the best defenders in the world.
Whatever Juve's problems, they are still top and will expect 3 points at home to Fiorentina this weekend. Montero is hoping his young fellow countryman will have a chance to prove himself. 23-year-old midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur is rated as the most talented out of the Uruguayans currently playing in Serie A.
What's happening to Bentancur is par for the course, considering how young he is and where he's playing. It's normal for Juventus to rotate players given the squad they have. The important thing for him to understand is, whether you're on for 5 minutes or the whole match, you have to give your all. In the last few games he's played in, he's performed well, and that will earn him a permanent place eventually.
It's Sunday that matters though. Fiorentina will find out if Maurizio Sarri has shored up Juventus' defence.